Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuyak ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay tinatang tulakaw.
To our beloved teachers, parents, and fellow students, good morning. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to the Moving Up ceremony this school year 2020 to 2021. Today is a great day to commemorate this event. Despite of this COVID-19 pandemic, and with the new platform of teaching, we still managed to accomplish and overcome those challenges and study diligently to reach our goal. Now, I congratulate all of you for the perseverance and hard work you put to your study to pass all the required subjects. We're here today because of our parents' untiring support and encouragement for us to continue and fight for our dreams. I know that most of you are now feeling different or mixed emotion for making our study a success. You all deserve this encouragement through your own efforts. This day marks as our ending for being a junior high school student as we move forward to the next level. This may inspire us to keep up our good study and achieve great things when we take our first step on the next chapter of our journey. Congratulations to all grade 10 students of Don Juan F. Avalon National High School and welcome to the Moving Up ceremony 2020 to 2021.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates of Batch 2021. Today marks another milestone in your lifelong journey in achieving your dreams and successes in life. Finishing your basic education in the midst of pandemic was quite challenging. The shift from the normal to the current situation was a complete change for all of us. The process of keeping abreast with the latest trends in education was not easy, but you did your best in dealing with the challenges of the new normal. This year's graduation theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, highlights DepEd's commitment to provide inclusive and quality education while ensuring the safety of the teachers and learners from the health risks of COVID-19. My dear graduates, you have proven your resilience by braving the threats of the global health crisis in furtherance of useful and productive learning. I congratulate you for your courage and genuine commitment to contribute to nation building by continuously improving your skills and competence through quality basic education. To the champions of education, the tireless teachers, generous stakeholders, and loving parents, this occasion marks another unmistakable example that everything is possible when we unite and pool our resources together. I sincerely thank you for your commitment and inspiration in exploring the most sustainable ways of supporting the learning continuity of our learners in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. Dear graduates, the road ahead is full of uncertainties. Press forward. Let your dreams and aspirations be your guide toward achieving the fullest potentials and building a strong nation for the Filipino youth. Once again, congratulations and Godspeed.
To our dear graduates and completers, this virtual graduation ceremony is unlike that of the pre-COVID-19 years. As much as we want to, we cannot hold a face-to-face commencement exercise as we believe you fully understand as you are among the brilliant learners of the Northern Summer Division. In the wonderful words of B.B. King, which says, "The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you." Meaning, education is a long-term investment. The time and resources you put in, the courage you possess to move through the challenges, and the perseverance that pushes you to keep going will pay off for the rest of your life. But your educational journey to this point was never a walk in the park. Through the learning continuity plan of the Department of Education, you have endured the challenges of modular distance learning modality. Some of you sought the assistance of your parents, siblings, cousins, and other members of your expanded family. There are those who had to climb to a hill to virtually ask their classmates and teachers about a certain topics. To accomplish performance tasks, majority of you had to repeatedly read the instructions in the module and execute the performance over and over again. However, despite of this colossal hurdle, you fought hard and completed the academic requirements. The combined efforts of your family members, friends, teachers, and other members of the community put you in a position where you could outwit the insufficiencies and limitations. Your hard work, talent, drive, and vision will always outlast through the test of time. That's how your parents and teachers know you. That you're going to make the world the way you want it to be. Because you have reached this far. In return, it is important than ever to express your gratitude for guiding you. Notice and be thankful for the valuable and meaningful sacrifices that your parents, friends, and teachers did to help you make it through. Expressing gratitude is a good for your mental and physical health. It can help you relax, and its effects can help you stay well amid the coronavirus pandemic and beyond. Yes, gratitude is good for your health. Focus on silver linings and count your blessings. And today, your graduation day completion exercise is one of your blessings and one of the greatest performances of your life. Indeed, your journey in this school year is defined by collaboration, hard work, and endurance. You study from a distance, yet still acquired quality education. Through to the theme for this year's commencement exercise, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Ang temang ito ay naglalayong pasiglahin at hikayatin ang kooperasyon ng bawat isa sa atin. Magtulungan po tayong lahat upang maisulong, maitaguyod, at maipagpatuloy ang edukasyon, gaano man kahirap ng sitwasyon natin ngayon. Kasi kung magsasara ang mga paaralan, hindi na matututo ang ating mga kabataan. May posibilidad na mawala ang kanilang interes sa pag-aaral kasi napakadaling makalimutan ng mga natutunan sa paaralan. Kung kaya't napakahusay po ng ginagawa ng ating pamahalaan, ng ating gobyerno, na sinusuportahan nito ang programa ng Department of Education na ipagpatuloy ang edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Ito'y napakalaking hamon po sa ating lahat, hindi lang sa opisyales ng gobyerno, hindi lang sa opisyalis ng pamahalaan, kasama ng mga guro, opisyalis ng barangay, kundi para po sa ating lahat, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga magulang, sa mga magulang na nagsisilbing gabay ng ating mga mag-aaral sa modular distance learning approach sa panahong ito. On behalf of the Office of the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, I'd like to express my sincere congratulations to everyone on your hard-earned success. Mabuhay po tayong lahat, mabuhay ang DepEd Northern Samar Division.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Gorgonio A. Diaz Jr., to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Krista Joy Torbella, our District Supervisor, Ma'am Esther O. De la Cruz, our Principal, Ma'am Cristina M. Hiray, our guests of honor, parents, completers, guests and visitors, good morning. Ma'am, I have the honor to present to you 214 male and 306 female for a total of 520 candidates for completion. All of them, ma'am, have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Gorgonio G. Diaz Jr., I hereby certify that 520 candidates for completion has satisfactorily completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum.
My warmest greetings and congratulations to the completers and graduates of Batch essential learning experiences and for providing wonderful opportunities to develop their potential amidst pandemic. The unwavering support, altruistic guidance, and constant care that you have given inspired and motivated them to reach this milestone. Continue to nurture and guide them until they have reached their dreams. And still to them once more the strong passion for learning and the infinite love of wisdom as they venture into the unexplored path of great possibilities. To the teachers, my heartfelt appreciation. You deserve profound gratitude for being intrepid and compassionate in the delivery of basic education opportunities to our students in this difficult time. Your guidance, motivation, and inspiration transform them to be ready, prepared, and confident in facing the challenges in life. To all of you who have been part of the journey and instrumental in the great success of our completers and graduates, congratulations. Again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy?
Third honored guest, our District Supervisor, Dr. Esther O. de la Cruz, our school principal, Ma'am Christina M. Hiray, our beloved teaching and non-teaching staff, our ever-supportive parents, my fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day to each and everyone. First of all, let me express my warmest congratulations to completers of class 2020 to 2021. I am proud that we have done it all. Our hard work were finally paid off as we are now harvesting our fruits of labor. I am deeply honored to represent for you today to reflect our collective journeys and recall our amazing memories that we have shared. There have been a lot of challenges we faced through this new normal education setting. Staying at home with our parents and siblings as our teachers to depend on, we learn to ourselves and learn by no other than ourselves. There are times that seeing my modules makes me wanna cry. There are hard lessons and no one helped me to explain about it. I am always afraid that I won't be able to submit it on time. There are lessons that I can hardly understand. First of all, I can get over my hesitance to ask our subject teachers for explanations that they might scold me for not trying to understand the instructions indicated in the learner's modules. Although we all know that our teachers are waiting for us to ask for their assistance. Burning our midnight oil was not easy. Trying to finish my task get me up to 5 in the morning. Sometimes as when I'm about to close my eyes, when sleep lost me, I feel that my modules are calling at and waving at me. I sometimes forget my breakfast and regular bath because of them. I have learned multitasking while doing household chores. I was still got hold by my module. They become my constant companion, my best friend. This is our normal situation. Slowly, we can embrace the modular distance learning, accepting our struggles as they're as far from our usual practices, far from our comfort zones. Yet, I can't help but to think the good days that whereby I can see my classmates and friends at school noisy in the school. Our long talks, our loud laughters, kilig days with our crushes. Hi, so freaking miss those days. I can't help but to be sad a little, while I should be very happy at this moment. To my former advisors from grade 7 to grade 10, Ma'am Raquel Bantilo, Ma'am Antoinette Ejercito, and Ma'am Aisa Delizon, and to all the subject teachers who truly cared about us and taught us with passion. Thank you for helping us and molding into responsible students. Without you, we would have become very different. My salute for all your efforts to teach us. To our beautiful principal, Ma'am Christina M. Hiray, to our head teacher, Ma'am Clarinda C. Baluyot, and to all teaching and non-teaching staff of DJFANHS, let me take this opportunity in behalf of the fellow graduates to express my grateful heart. Thank you so much. You are all the best. To my classmates and friends, Carla May, Jason, Rialyn, Crisaline, and Jillian, you guys are great. We have made so many memories together all throughout this pandemic journey that however we have disagreement, we will still have each other. I am so blessed to have met you and I'm proud of you guys for being part of our strong friendship band. To my parents, Nanay Lisa and Tata Edgar, you are my inspirations. This award is my way to compensating for all your sacrificing days and moments we're not together. You both hard just to give our daily needs. Thank you for all the love and support. This is the best gift that I can give to the both of you. I am truly grateful for having you as my parents, for making us your children happy. I know that you are my motivation for my goal to achieve the good grades and to be the best. I offer this award to you, Nanay and Tatay, and all my love for you. To my fellow completers, although we face a lot during this pandemic, let us be proud and blessed that we survived this initial journey. We all know that this is just the beginning of a new chapter. A new door for us is yet to open. You have my faith that we can get through the next journey, however it hard would be. For we have our family, parents, siblings, and friends with us. Let's celebrate and keep up the good work and continue to reach our dream and goal of having a better future. Padayon, laban lang. Let's have a big round of applause for ourselves. Tap your shoulders together as we proudly say, I did a good job. Lastly, I quote from Sidney J. Harris, an American journalist, the whole purpose education is to turn mirror into windows. With that note, I believe that education is the first step to open itself to a whole new world and conquer all the challenges to achieve our dreams. Congratulations, completers of class 2020 to 2021. May God be with us always.
Maupay nga adlaw sa iyong nga tanan. Thank you for the honor of choosing me to virtually speak before you during your junior high moving up day. I'd like to begin my message by saying that I am a very proud graduate of Don Juan F. Avalon National High School, our beloved alma mater. I was from batch 2006. So 15 years ago, I was just like you. Except of course that there's no pandemic then, so our graduation was not virtual. Another difference I noticed is the additional 2 years that you guys need to go through in senior high to enter college. We don't have that before. I remember during the afternoon of my graduation, that was April 6, 2006, how excited I was. But at the same time, a bit worried because of the uncertainties on what will happen next. And you might be feeling the same way right now. You're probably asking yourself, am I prepared enough to move to senior high school? And after high school, do I need to study in big schools in Manila so I can secure a good job? After college, how hard the challenges will be and how can I overcome them? Well, when I was your age, I also don't have any answers to these questions. So, succeed just because you came from public, less-known schools. Of course, it's a given fact that graduates of big universities in Manila have a leg up or an advantage when it comes to employment and business opportunities. Companies usually hire someone who are graduates of these big schools. So when I arrived 10 years ago here in Manila to take a chance to build my career, it was challenging because I am a provinciano, a proud provinciano who graduated from a lesser known school. So the odds were not really in my favor. But I did not let that get in my way to advance my career. When I was hired by my first ever employer, I made sure to differentiate myself from the rest by always delivering quality work, even if that meant working late nights and even during weekends. I thought then that it was the best single way to thrive in the corporate world and eventually rise to the ranks. And it was indeed true. I learned that what will get you ahead of the game is not the name of the school where you came from, but it's the excellent results that you deliver. And you do this by working hard and working smart and persevering and being passionate on whatever job you are doing. Lesson 2, grades in itself will not define you, but the process of getting that grade will. I graduated in college as a cum laude, and in elementary and in high school as class valedictorian. And do you know what's the best thing I got from those achievements? It's not the medal, nor the satisfaction of high grades. It's the discipline of hard work that I was able to build within me. Because when you aim to get high grades, you work and work extra hard to get those grades until it becomes a reflex, a second nature. And that discipline of hard work will definitely help you as you carve your own paths outside high school and college. Lesson 3, grit. I learned that the common denominator of people who do well in life is grit. What is grit? One of my favorite authors, Angela Duckworth, defines this as perseverance and passion for long-term goals. This means that when you get tested with challenges along the way, we try to be resilient, and we persevere, and we find ways to overcome them instead of just easily getting discouraged. Again, perseverance and passion over long-term goals. And the good thing about grit is you can build it like a muscle. The more you use it, the more it grows. So while you are still young, build that resilience, that perseverance, that passion, that grit. Because trust me, you will need as much of it as you can in the future. Because life doesn't get any easier as you get older. But having grit also means understanding when to stop, when to change lanes, to look for other opportunities. Because no matter how hard you persevere, it just won't work. Our HR head at the Ayala Group once told us that the way to the top is not a typical straight ladder. After one step, you go to the next and next until you get to the top. It's not like that. In reality, the way to the top is like a rock climbing wall. You sometimes need to go sideways or even move down to get a better hold of yourself and not fall. Finally, lesson number 4. You can't do everything alone. Learn to reach out. You have your family. Cherish them. You have your friends. Value them. When you believe in God or any form of higher being, pray to Him. Again, to recap, number 1, what will get you ahead of the game is not the name of the school where you came from. It's the excellent results that you deliver. Number 2, grades in itself will not define you, but the process of getting that grade will. Number 3, the common denominator of people who succeed in life is grit. Number 4, you can't do everything alone. In closing, I'd like to leave with you with a quote from Angela Duckworth. She said that our potential is one thing. What we do with it is quite another. And I believe that every one of you has its own potential. But the question is, what are you going to do about it to get ahead in the game? Congratulations to all of you, and thank you again for inviting me.
My warmest greetings and heartfelt congratulations to the graduate and completers of Don Juan F. Abalo National High School for the school year 2020-2021. Graduation and moving up rites are undeniably blissful celebrations, not only because after 4 long years of hardship, of burning the midnight candle, examinations, themes, experiments, and reports, comes the day you have been longing for, graduation day. It marks the end of high school, and you go to it with mixed feelings, relief, sadness, anticipation, happiness, and hope. This is also one of the memorable events to each and every one of us, especially now that we are in the midst of pandemic. My dear graduates and completers, alam ko na marami kayong pinagdaanan kasama ng inyong mga magulang. But what is important is that you are able to survive to arrive at the finish line of this stage of your life. From the school campus to home-based learning environment, truly this occasion is a manifestation of successful year of collaboration among parents, teachers, employees, community members, partners, and stakeholders who work together to ensure the continuity of learning in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic. Ang pagpapanatili sa kalidad ng edukasyon sa mga panahong ito ay isang napakalaki at napakabigat na hamon sa ating lahat, lalo na tayo ay nababalot ng takot at pangamba para sa ating kaligtasan at para sa ating kalusugan. Subalit sa kabila ng maraming challenges na ito, lahat ay ating nalagpasan. Naitawid natin ng matagumpay ang inyong pag-aaral, at ito ay dahil sa inyong mga tiyaga, sipag at sakripisyo na rin ng inyong mga butihing guro at mga magulang. Lahat tayo ay kumilos. Ang inyong mga guro ay nagatid sa inyong mga tahanan na mga kagamitan pampagtuturo at pampagkatuto para sa mga karapatang kasanayan at kaalaman na nararapat ninyong makamit at matutunan. For this, we are very much thankful to your parents who are always there to support and encourage their children the importance of education. Above all, we are thankful also to our Almighty God who guide and lead us on what to do and protect us from the harmful effect of COVID-19 pandemic. To our completers and graduates, to their families and friends, to the rest of the students and to my colleagues, my sincerest gratitude of making these things happen, for pursuing the continuity of learning despite of our fear, our struggle against COVID-19. To our stakeholders, rest assured that Don Juan F. Abalon National High School will continue to survive, putting on top of our priorities the psychological welfare along this blended content and delivery for the benefits of our students. Again, maraming salamat, congratulations at mabuhay tayong lahat!